I can't believe I actually never did a comparison between these two. Until now, of course. This is a hard one to judge, you know. This is a 10th place versus the winner. Could he even stand a chance? Patrick Moore, 2010, he made his Mr. Olympia debut. He turned a lot of heads. Brendan Curry, goes without saying, history is history. He won the title. A lot of people say Hattie Shupin and Bonac were right there with him. But anyway, nobody was talking about Patrick Moore for winning the title. Of course, he placed 10th. But guys, you got to think, not many years ago, Brendan Curry was placing way down there and low. And if anybody had said, oh, he could beat, say, Sean Roden, people laughed at that. But you know what? He probably could. But anyway, these are two different physiques. Patrick Moore, very tall. He looks better at first glance, but you take a close look, and there's a three-dimensional thickness that Brendan Curry definitely has an advantage over Patrick Moore. Although you can see some calves on Patrick Moore. They look good. They're good proportioned. Little tiny dandelion spores for Brendan Curry. But no disrespect. He's the champion after all, guys. Front double bicep pose. Now, this is what I mean by a thick, three-dimensional muscle. Look at Brendan Curry. Look at the lats. Look at the arms. Huge, huge guns. And even in the quads, he looks good. Patrick Moore's got some good muscle separation in those quads. But when it comes to the calves, guys, this is a bad pose for Brendan Curry when it comes to the calves. He has huge arms. And when it comes to having big arms, you have to be in proportion. That's just it. But still, I think he would have enough to beat Patrick Moore in this type of pose, type of environment. The front lat spread. Now, this is funny. Is this not a good pose for Brendan Curry? I thought it was. Looks good to me. Well, why can't I find one in the other album? The other picture album. I like to stick with the same album if I can. But anyway, it's pretty vexing. Patrick Moore, he is definitely boxing with Curry here. And that is a shocker, because Curry is a demon in this pose. But so is Patrick Moore, and he uses his height. Dorian Yates used to do that. I mean, if you're bigger and better, taller, your lat spread's going to show up more. It's going to dwarf the other guy. Close here, though, guys. It really is. It really, really is. Side chest development. Now, this is another one at first glance. Somebody could say, oh, Pat Moore, look at him. He's winning. No, he's not. He's not really. If you take a good close look there, the champion. He shows vascularity, thickness, just hardness, graininess. He looks good. I would wager to say it is close, though, in both side shots, actually. But this is not a side tricep. This is the, you ready for this? This is the hoo-ah position. Or was it the hee-ah? One of them. This is the hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. Let's just call it the hoo-ha. In the hoo-ha position, Patrick Moore definitely shows some gangliness, I guess you could say, for the lack of a better term. His legs are much too big and long for his upper body here. Really, it's distracting, so to speak, but it's not a mandatory shot. This is. And I know Curry, he gets some criticism, not from everybody, but I've heard Mikey's Iron Rage, and no disrespect meant to him. He says that Curry has synthol in his triceps. And if you don't know who Mikey's Iron Rage, he was formerly Mikey from Mikey's Strength and Fitness. The extended S at the end. But I don't know that, nor do you, Mike. So don't make, well, I'm sure you're going to go ahead and make assumptions anyway, but I'm not going to. I'm going to give this one to Curry, hands down. Back development. This is iffy, guys. This is really iffy. Because this whole matchup. at first glance, Patrick Moore is winning every shot because he's so big, shiny, and presentful, muscle separation. But when you zoom in, you can really see a muscle quality. Look at the thick lower lats of Curry. It's not even a matchup here. And look at the size of his traps. It's the outer arms. It's the arms of Patrick Moore. It creates a framework for that back. Its back itself is not that big, but you put that framework in it, and it looks outstanding. Pat Moore is beating Curry in the in the leg department. Glutes, hamstrings, whatever. Definitely the calves. So it's a lot closer than I originally thought, just looking at the backs, because Pat Moore is winning in the leg department. Rear double bicep. Another one that Patrick is sort of boxing with Curry in certain aspects. In the leg department, he is. He is. And I know some of you are shaking your head thinking, no, he's not. Because you're just looking at the delts and the traps. And even in the lats, Curry is winning. He's winning in the back department. But the weak little legs, come on, guys. Do something about those calves, Curry, please. Because I'm not going to change my decision. It's a weak set of calves, and it's definitely distracting. Curry's still better back development. Turn around for the ab and thigh, and I'm sure I'm going to get criticism again for this ab and thigh I used for Curry. Go ahead and find a better one from this album. He has the other album where he dried out. He does look a little bit better, but it doesn't matter. You have to stick with the same album. Stick with your guns. It's a good lesson in life. Ab development, much better for Pat Moore. For sure, gets the ab and thigh. But honestly, at the end of the day, Curry would definitely, most certainly, get the win between these two. But I think Pat Moore deserved better than a 10th place finish, guys. I think with this structure, if he fills out those delts a little bit better, I mean, look at the height. A lot taller than Curry. Curry is bending down a little bit. I like this most muscular for Curry. Shows off those arms, but could be filled with synthol. Who knows? That's just it. Who knows? Curry knows. But anyway, it's all speculation, guys. But the one thing that's not speculation is Brendan Curry is your winner in this competition, and he is your Olympia champion, unless you count Sean Roden, kind of the champion as well. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this quick comparison. I haven't seen these guys be compared at this event. It's funny. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.